Hello Airsoft World, my name's K9. Once again, welcome to Howling with the Pack. Today we're going to be going over our nice experience with Throwdown 6. Today with me, as always, we have our team. We have Bam Bam, Saber, and Draco with me today. We're going to be going ahead and going over their experience at Throwdown 6 because unfortunately, I'm not sure how many of you might know, but I suffered a nice little leg injury a few months ago and wasn't able to make it. But these guys held up for me, so I'm going to give the floor to them. You guys go ahead.
Alright, so we have our Throwdown 6 video, and some things that I'd like to go over or say. Some of the gameplay was pretty awesome. Unfortunately, Tan Team won again. Green Team brought their A game and did phenomenal. And then my favorite part about that Throwdown 6 was when we overtook Depot.
Oh my gosh.
That was amazing.
Now,
the first or second time.
I remember the last time I went to Throwdown 5 last year. We took Depot. We were with Tan Team that year, or that time. We took Depot probably, 3-4 times? I gotta ask, how many? Did you guys keep track of how many times you took it this time?
At least two that I know.
I was only here twice.
Oh, was it twice?
We captured it twice, and we
this
lost
was on the
it
opposing
twice.
team.
Now, we held it long enough that Tan Team got so desperate, they put everyone on their team at Depot. They pushed Depot, and it was amazing.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, it was kind of scary because with me, I was at this particular second, I was not running my Barrett. I was actually running my backup L96 that I'm borrowing from our other friend Locksmith. And so what happened was, I'm sitting here running this sniper rifle, this L96, and with him and I watching one... No, you were with us too. The three of us were watching one door. And with me having a sniper rifle, keep in mind, this thing had the lowest FPS possible that I could hit you from 20 feet, and it's legal. So I'm sitting here trying to get as close to the corner as I can. He's right next to the entrance. He's on the other side of the entrance, and we're just sitting here okay, time to hold this down. Let's do this. All right, ready. And as soon as they start rushing and stuff, it's like, oh my gosh. It was insanity.
Well, it sounds like it was pretty fun for you guys. Now I gotta ask, Saber.
Yeah.
Last year they did the medic things, the bands and all that.
Yeah.
Did they still do that this year? Or this time?
Yeah, but everybody could do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That kind of takes away from the specialness.
Well,
I know.
He kind of had his role stripped.
What they did was they asked everybody on both teams if during the briefing if they wanted medics or not. And so this is what they came up with, is you actually had to find these bands out on the field. They dispersed them across the field. You had to go find them in order to revive your team.
Oh, so it wasn't just a thing you automatically...
Maybe a few people started the game with these bands, but you had to find them, otherwise your team was at a loss.
Okay.
It was pretty fun, actually.
But thankfully, trying to find a white envelope with a red cross in the middle of a green forest wasn't really that hard to find.
I mean, you'd be surprised. Last time we went, we had to find cards, and half the people knew where they were but didn't remember.
Oh, yeah, the playing cards.
But, well, it sounds to me like Throwdown 6 was a lot of fun right off the bat for you guys.
Oh, yeah, it was.
I wish I could have gone, but, somebody had to hold the fort back here at home. But, if I'm not mistaken, you guys managed to get a quick interview with Tim Green again regarding Throwdown 6, correct?
Yes, we did.
That is correct.
Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and show that to you real quick, and we'll see you in a second.
One.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Keeping Up with the Pack. Today we have Tim Green with us again after getting done with the glorious Throwdown 6 apparel. So, what was your experience with today's craziness that went down?
Yeah, the fact that the event producer Shane had us do DOC. What we did was we would blow the horn. Once you guys heard the horn, you guys had to get indoors.
Instead of what?
You had to get inside a structure, a three-wall building.
Like that.
And if I caught you, I shot you. There's a few times I shot it. It was a new experience and it was fun. A lot of the ref staff don't ever majority of our ref staff are all paintballers. So as they work here for airsoft, they don't get to, they get shot by the airsoft guns, but they don't get to shoot and play. So a lot of the refs actually really enjoyed the fact that they get to go shoot at you guys today.
Yeah, seriously. Like, it was like, okay, so now we have a little interaction that the refs are not just simply being refs, they are also being players.
Yeah.
This way they can at least have a double role. They're just out having some fun and stuff.
Yeah.
And then here's like, oh, now everyone becomes invincible between each other, but the refs are going to be like, oh, you're outside of a building, dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
There was a couple times where I mercied a couple guys because I just walked up on them and I'm like, yeah, you just want to put your hand up? And then they're like, yep. And I'm like, okay, have a nice day. Chain up, go back to your spawn.
Yeah, I actually had one of the refs, I think it was one of the skinnier guys, he comes right around the tree and stuff, and I already saw the orange coming and stuff. I was like, can I evade this in time? Next thing you know, we come about like maybe this far away, and then I'm just sitting here like,
yeah,
I'm not even trying it.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't even know what kind of pressure we got going on with that gun there. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna try it.
Well, a lot of us, if you look at these are our rental guns. They're chronoed, so we treat everything like we have to, like treat it like a player. Like today, everybody, we weren't like no ref was walking out there without a chronoed gun.
Right.
So like mine, the one I used was chronoed at 50 feet. So like there's a couple guys I was in within 50 feet. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna give you the chance, and a lot of them took it. So yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely quite the interesting experience.
It was a fun one today. I liked it.
So as far as the event itself, do you think there was like anything that like went wrong that you thought could have gone this way that?
Well, right now is like it's late, and I don't know where everybody fell in points. But what I seen happen is a lot of the green team kind of just quit. So with Tan running in force out there, like I don't know the points, I don't know where they're at right now. But what I've seen as a ref and driving everybody around and taking them out and bringing them off is like a lot of people just started not like. You really got to stick like with an objective-based game like this one and a lot of other games we all go to. They're objective-based. You really got to keep that motivation going and get those objectives and like keep them, because if you lose them, like if you have to go find an item, make sure you go and find that item. Like don't go and do your own thing.
Yeah,
like
especially those med packs.
Yeah,
because that was the only way we were able to revive people.
Yep. And
if
then
you didn't have those tourniquets, well, now you're just sitting here having to do 2-minute bleed outs, and then
yeah,
like, okay, now we got to do the walk chain back to the base.
Exactly. And so like mission. Like I tell everybody, if I have guys when I'm in command, if I got guys, I want to know if you just want to go cause mischief, go. I think I said that last time. Just go cause mischief. But if I have mission guys, go do your missions. Go get this. Go get this. Go get this. And if they do it, then it's successful. And when you get a bunch of people that are kind of organized but kind of not, and then as soon as there's like this lull, they just start doing their own thing. So whoever, like if Green loses because of points, I could see it because like they weren't able to capture a lot of the smaller items that were out there. A lot of the props that were out there. I think there was a laptop, a battery. I think Green picked up the battery, but like a laptop that was sitting out there, like Tan, I watched them pick it up and grab it. So like those things that are going to gain you your points, you need to really stress that. Like, hey, we need to get those, go get those points. Because if you get them on early on and take them away, that's less points the other team's going to have. So that's what I seen. I don't know what other refs seen. But that's what I've seen, and like the demotivation factor. Like it's airsoft and it's supposed to be fun, but don't lose motivation of like, oh, we're just getting our butts kicked. Yeah, it happens, but pick it up and like, okay, we feel like we're down. You don't know until the end of the day, so don't lose that motivation. Keep it going.
Yeah, and it's just a simple drive. It's just a simple, hey, you love the sport anyways. You're already here playing for hours on end anyhow.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put some emphasis on it.
Yeah, put some, like, really try to keep the effort. And then, like, when you guys, like, when people see others, like, not doing that, so like, hey, let's go do this real quick, and, like, grab them up and go. You know, that's basically, like, that's how you're gonna win, like, a lot of scenario games where you got those missions. Like, you gotta get those missions.
Yeah, and I even noticed that, like, a lot of people were, like, I guess people kept saying that, you know, people were having problems on Green Team, that, you know, they wanted to make it to where everyone was trying to, like, stay, like, here's your squad here, here's your squad here, and so on. And then as people kept dying simultaneously, they're not respawning with their squads, so then they keep getting split off, and then now it's just like, well, we're trying to keep this kind of together, but it's like, we can only do so much.
What I suggest is, like, I've played events where they're squad based, great. But once your squad squads start breaking down because of deaths, if your squad leader's sticking with you, if you lose, like, if you say you got 10 guys and you lose 3, you're already combat ineffective. Because you got to send 1 or 2 guys to go medic those 3. So that's 5 guys. That's half your guys right there that are combat ineffective. And, you know, medics get targeted, so you can lose 5 guys real quick. So once that happens, you know, we set up at Blast Camp for Conflicts 4, we set up, what was that? We set up, I had it set up to where everybody that gets medic goes to one location. Just move them back, the medics go back there.
Yeah, because I remember they used to, like, actually just, like, here, let's just drag them over here to a safe zone, get the medic, go ahead and give them their water bottle, and just go from there.
Yeah, so, like, set up a casualty collection point. Set up a casualty collection point, have your medic move, like, not medic the guy right there, move him out of the line of fire, move the medic out of there, set up a casualty collection point where all your medics, your guys can go, you know, and your medics can be right there, boom, 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 and then it gets them right back out on the field, right back into the fray.
Yeah, we ended up doing one scenario at that particular part to where, like, we were trying to, like, start going through the town, and we had to kind of create our own little base to where our team's medic Saber and stuff, he actually sat there inside the building. We had to have all of the windows secure with a bunch of riflemen and snipers because he was just sitting here just like, here, let's just drag him, let's drag this guy in, drag this guy in.
Yeah.
And we just start, and, you know, Saber over here, he just sat there and just kept going to town. It was like, medic, 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 and stuff. So I was like, good job, fucking Saber. Like, he was
that's what I mean. But you have to get everybody to follow the ebb and flow of that. Like we usually start team chats like a month out before.
Yeah.
And I am like there. I send all my squad leaders who are going to be squad leaders. I send them out one email. They all get it. And they, like, because I'm going to be busy trying to get my missions done, and I know, like, whoever my squad leader is. So, unfortunately, that didn't happen today. Like, you guys had squads, and I seen that, and it was effective until all of a sudden people started disappearing. Hey, where's my squad leader? Where's this? Where's that? And then people are, like, standing by waiting for their squad leader when, you know, and trying to stay in this ornate squad. No. Pick them up and go. You know,
and I had to do that too. I was running on Tan Team as a squad leader, so I'm sitting here trying to take care of all my guys in whiskey. Yeah. And the next thing you know and stuff, I get back to base. I got 4 of my guys with me because we died simultaneously and stuff. Yeah. I'm like, okay, well, all of whiskey's not here. Here's about 5 guys right here. Let's just reform here, try and find the rest of our guys, and now we have a bigger squad.
Exactly. And, you know, and the fun thing is, even in the real military, as soon as you step out of the gate, step out the wire, comms break down. So, I mean, that's the other thing is, like, just making sure you have reliable comms. You know, like, having that ability to talk to everybody. So, like, I'm actually getting ready to pull the trigger and invest in some more money for a comms set that I know has been pretty effective for everybody. So, I'm going to do that. So, I think, you know, not everybody, like, all you guys that are watching this that are starting out, you don't have to get comms unless you really want to. But, you know, for us guys that are play all the time, like, start making sure you're everything, like, go out and test, like, the week before. go out to the woods and just test your guys' radios, make sure you know everything's going to work.
Yeah, and most of the extension antennas that they have, a lot of times the radios will actually come with an extension antenna.
Yeah.
And those things have like what, a 2-mile radius or
Yeah.
something like that?
Yeah, so, I mean, other than that, I mean, we all know comms breaks down and stuff like that. So,
Oh, and we also know that forest trees are heavily interference with these comms.
Yes.
Because every time I kept getting into the forest, I started losing ability to contact with command center, and I'm like, I can't reach you guys because these trees are in my way.
So the little antennas, like this would be like your little stick antenna that you guys get. I know there's one that's about that much longer. It'll bust through the trees.
Yeah.
So I run that long whip antenna, I call it.
Same here.
Yep, and it's still a little bit, but it breaks through the trees. So out in heavily wooded area, yeah, you need definitely to have a long whip antenna. But if you know the area that you play at, then you already know. But like to stop your comms from breaking down, go out the week before. Heck, go out 2 days before. I mean, there's plenty of state property all around this great state of Michigan. Friggin' dig them, go out and test them. Like, have everybody go out to like a mile, drop them off, and we're like, all right, start talking. And I mean, eventually, you figure out a good way to get everything to work.
And most of it's just trial and error.
Yeah, most of it's trial and error. But having somebody experienced on your team with it, like you have your 2 guys experienced on that, then that way, you know, everybody's got a team around here. If those 2 guys experienced on this, so they already know, okay, hey, this freak set's gone. Let's try this one. Do this. Because I think everybody around here runs Bay Fangs or Bow Fangs or whatever they are. That everybody brings a laptop and plug it in, make sure it's going, and then fill everybody's radio too. That way you like do the fills on everybody's radios.
Hi, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the video that we got with Timothy Green. You'll be seeing a little bit more of him in our next episode regarding Valken Alliance. You can check that out on the next one. But first, like and comment, subscribe, and all that stuff to make sure you catch up on it. It seems to me like you guys had a really fun time at Throwdown 6, and from what I've heard from Tim Green, couldn't remember his name for a second. From what it sounds like from Tim Green, it looks like everybody had a lot of fun there as well. But the one thing everybody I'm sure wants to know, especially me, what are we all looking forward to for Throwdown 7 next year? What can they possibly do to up this game?
That's a good question.
I'm looking forward to a lot of the new construction stuff that is going to be out on the field. There's no plans for it this year, but there have been many improvements to the field for Throwdown 6, but for Throwdown 7, I'm really excited to see what differences on the field that they're going to do. And I heard that they're going to make more bunkers and such. And revamp some of the
digs. They get deeper.
I mean, eventually we're going to need ropes.
I do think I heard that they are going to revamp some of the combat town side of the field.
I would like to see that because it definitely looks like it could use some revamping right now.
Some TLC for
yes. Sure. Oh yes.
That's had a lot of wartime in that thing.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
But what about you guys? What about you, Saber?
I want to see what kind of different game modes they're going to come up with, because that curfew was so.
I loved it.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I loved it.
I had to run more. It
was a little confusing, but I mean, it was interesting, but not interesting at the same time. So,
simple, effective, kept you on your toes. You literally had to pay attention to the mission objective while also having to deal with a side problem. I mean, it really kept you on
all the time. It's called reloading.
Okay, not just that side problem.
A lot of people. What I'm looking for, honestly, what I think they could do for Throwdown 7 next year, and this is just me, because of Conflict 4, which to this day, as everybody still knows, is my favorite milsim. I want to see TC Paintball do a 48-hour straight milsim, 2 days. 2 full days of gameplay.
Ooh, that would be
Everybody
nice.
rolls in on Friday. They have a big old party like they did at Conflict 4.
Oh my
and I
God, yes!
I know Tim Green can party because that's what he was doing when we were there last at Conflict 4.
And that's what he was doing this year.
Valken knows how to party.
I can't remember. At the end of the rec game, the open play, the free play actually after Throwdown 6, I can't remember if it was Tim or the field manager. I was talking to, and they were thinking about doing a Halloween event, much
I'd be
like
interested.
us.
I think I saw something about that.
And so,
I can hobble around like a zombie.
yeah.
Or drag your leg like one.
But yeah, I think I can't remember, but I think there might be a Halloween event coming up this next month, and
Well, we'll stay.
That'd be
Details
pretty
are
amazing.
unknown.
Yeah, all our subscribers, stay tuned to find out more. Because as soon as we find out, we'll let you guys know. But no, I mean, as I said, the 48-hour one. That's always that to me. I love that. I love the idea of being able to have night ops while still playing in the days and all
yeah,
that.
that was pretty cool.
But
Oh my gosh.
well, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time we have for this episode. Check us next time when we have another interview with Tim Green regarding the Valken Alliance. That's an episode you don't want to miss because that's a benefit that all airsofters should probably take part in. Until next time, once again, I'm K9.
I'm Draco.
Saber.
And I'm Bam Bam.
Keep up with the pack.